Week 8 matchup.
The Jaguars are ready to run back this kick. The top team in the AFC South has the football on the tee, getting set now to kick it away and get this game started. And he'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field for the first time today.
Yeah, veteran quarterbacks, Jim, you're right. It's not their first time seeing a game, situations. They're ready for everything, and their thoughts are always good.
Here's a look at the Jaguars line up on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards.
Get ready. Red 38.
Second down and 7. The give. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Here's a look at the Titans defensive lineup. They've had a hard time all season getting off the field, giving up a ton of yardage.
Well, let's go.
Tight end in motion.
Red 38.
Third and 5. Pass is intercepted. Into the open. No one's going to get him now. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Titans line up for the point after. The point after is good. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. First down coming up. The Titans come out in the nickel.
Get ready. 188.
They'll run it here. They go to the right side. Tackles made. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
The Jaguars were heartbroken last week, and they've set themselves up for another repeat feeling here today.
Jim, this is what the NFL is all about. There are a lot of tight games, so when you get in situations like this, you can't crack under the pressure.
Get ready. Red 38.
Third down and 7. Brings it into his body. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, when you got 4 defensive backs playing deep, you are going to have a lot of wide open space underneath. We saw it that time, and another easy completion for the quarterback and receiver.
There is a flag out. First and 10. Taking it up the middle for about 4.
Offside. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap
Still
count,
first down.
and it cost them there. The Jaguars doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. It'll be first and 5. The ball is jarred loose. That'll stop the play right there. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge. and he shows it just the way he handles himself, and that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
First down at the 47. Got the completion, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
And incomplete. What a hit that time. Now, here's a look at the Titans offense. They've shown this season they're not a team that's going to run the ball very much. It's a two-tight end formation. Second down and 10. Pulls it in. Gains 16.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
And now here's the Jag defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. Tennessee is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that time the protection was outstanding. All day to throw it, and then finally the quarterback found the open receiver, put it on target. Nice touchdown throw.
The Titans offense is on the sideline right now, bathing in the moment after putting up points, but it's the defense that really made the difference there, setting up the score with the fumble recovery. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down.
Get ready. Grab 38.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Taken down at the 27. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nance, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle. The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Keeps it here. Keeps it here.
Well, they say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. I don't know who those people are. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a big part of playing quarterback. Look at that. He fires it in there in between the defenders for the completion.
Second down and 9. Reaches out and grabs it. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, you play this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
And he hauls it in.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play action passes for them to work. At this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Titans will come out in the dime. To the ground. Slashes to the left side. Has space. Touchdown. Now close the gap.
I'll give credit to the running back. That was a nice run for the long touchdown. No doubt about it, but he is not fast. And the defense was loafing. They were not hustling. That's why they gave up the touchdown.
The Titans kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 14-7. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Got the completion. In the promised land. Touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Handoff. Right side. Good piece of tackling.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down.
Get ready. Red 38.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Gets about 4 yards that time. Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again.
Well, let's go. Red 38.
Third down and 2. He'll get it again. Taking it right up the middle. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Always important to know where you are in the football field. That time, a good job by the ball carrier. Just ekes out a first down. Nice job.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Gets it again. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Offense lines up here.
Let's go. Red 38.
They hand it off to him again. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Now looking at third down. They've come out in the dime package.
Get ready. Red 38.
Takes it from the gun. Looking to go down the field here. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Going to try his luck here. Picks up about 5. First down, offense readying for the snap. Play action, throws to the right, makes the reception. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
With 2 hands, he has it. And
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
Play fake. And the pass batted down incomplete.
Yeah, this defender probably could block a lot of shots in basketball games, too. That's just a wonderful job. Good timing, and he swats the football away for the incompletion.
Double tight end formation. 2nd and 10. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
3rd down on the way.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Looking across the middle. That's a gain of 8.
It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
3-step drop. The catch is made.
He's brought down. 1st down here after the completion. Goal line defense on the field.
On the money.
Titans are in for the score.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Jags are ready to return the kick.
They're setting up the return. That brings the play to an end.
It's 1st down as they head to the line.
They'll go ground, running right through the trenches.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Jaguars this time will go with 2 tight ends.
2nd down and 7.
Finds his mark. Taken down at the 33.
Oh, there's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
2-minute warning.
They face 1st down. The Titans come out in a dime package.
Let's go.
Secures it with 2 hands. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
1st down at the 43. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. Going to take it the distance. The 10, touchdown.
Anytime you're on the offensive side and you fumble and the defense picks it up and takes it for a long touchdown, wow, that is hard to overcome. So what a job by the defense. Very opportunistic. Take advantage of those situations when they come up.
The Jaguars just can't stop them here before the half. And now they'll await for the kickoff, facing a sizable deficit. The score's 35-7. The Jaguars ready to take over the football.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
1st down and 10. broken up, incomplete.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll throw it over the middle. Has his target. Tackle just 3 yards short of the first. They're going to the hurry. 3rd and 3. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
They bring him to the turf. The Titans are set now for their next possession. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 1st down at the 44. Sticks to his hands.
And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Coming up, 2nd down. The defense comes out of the dime.
Keeps it on the play fake. Airing it out. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
The Jaguars go with the dime formation here on defense.
The defense gets a sack. The Titans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. That does it for the first half. Jaguars trail in this one. The Titans are ready to take it to them. Off the hit.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
First down here.
From the shotgun. Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
The Titans get a first down.
They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
Makes the reception.
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
Coming off last week, we knew talking with him that he could not wait to get back onto that field and post his usual big numbers. And he's done that here, Phil.
Yeah, he was determined after last week, mad about the way he played. And I'll tell you the big thing, Jim, he felt good about the plan. That's the big reason he's been sharp here today.
Offense lines up here. Back to the air here on first down. Has the reception all alone.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness to try to stop them for once.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Jaguars will begin their drive from the 31 now. An extra tight end on the field for this one. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 31. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second down and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Gains 14.
The Titans are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Hauls it in for the first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Looking to go up top again on first down.
That's out of bounds, incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion.
Gets it out for the completion.
Nice tackle.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
First down at the 39. The defense gets the sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Has his target. He's stacked up at that point.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
That ball has been picked off. The tackle is made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Get ready. 38.
They'll go shotgun here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brings it in. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Makes the catch in the open field. They'll mark him at the 41.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
He's brought to a halt.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Throwing now to his left. And it's thrown incomplete. It's third down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. He makes the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 47. He has the grab. In on the stop.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. So they complete one, and still it's second down.
The Jaguars lined up. Everybody split out wide. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
And he's taken down.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Titans sat at the line. Dime package.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Trying to work that left side.
Brings it in along the sideline.
They're in punting formation. First down here. They've come out in the dime package. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Almost intercepted that time.
This is a tough situation for the offense. Third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Offense lines up here.
Makes the reception.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it.
Dropping back 3.
Catch made.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. It's a two tight end formation. Staying with the passing game on first down. Reaches out and snatches it. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, here's a cover 4 defense. 4 defensive backs stopping the deep passes down the field, but nobody is there to stop the crossing routes.
Second down coming up. The defense comes out in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Throws the pass. He's wide open for the grab.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards. Gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First and 10. Looking across the middle. The ball's deflected, incomplete.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
2nd and 10.
Going for the deep ball. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
3rd down and 10.
Gets it out. Ball is out.
Tackles made. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to get the football up, and they lose it.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play.
So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned. Double tight end formation. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air.
That's a pickup of 14. It's been more of the same out of this wide receiver today, Phil. Another big day.
They really rely on him to have a good game every single week. They always feature him in the passing game. He comes through, one of the better athletes at the wide receiver position. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2nd and goal from the 4.
No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
I don't know if the defense is going to stop them the whole day. So far, they haven't. They are getting blown out. I got to give the offense credit, though. They are executing at a very high level.
The Titans are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup. That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Jaguars offense now marches onto the field.
Split backfield here.
Let's go. Brad, 38.
Now 1st and 10.
Finds his mark.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
That leads us to 2nd down. Split backfield here.
Get ready. Brad, 38. Brad, 38.
Snap it out of the gun.
Interception. Good piece of tackling.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
1st and 10.
Play fake. Looking to go deep.
Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, and you can read the blitz that is coming, you have to keep the running backs in there to pick up some of those blitzers. They don't do it that time. They get outnumbered, and the quarterback takes a sack.
3rd down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Throws to the right. Has his man. Gains 17.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. This next play will be run from inside the 20. And a week ago, they were sensational inside the red zone. Just a quick drop back. Makes the catch. He's brought down.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and goal from the 10. Could have been intercepted.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal from the 10. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's looking to another touchdown to increase the lead.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Jaguars are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that? Getting that interception. It's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
1st down coming up. Still got it after the play action. Has his man. Gains 15. And looking around the league, it's hard to find many wide receivers who are having a better year than this guy, Phil.
One of the best years, no doubt, for a wide receiver. I love the offense. Of course, the wide receiver has tremendous talent, and it always helps when you have one of the better quarterbacks, too.
Here we go.
Going back up top. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots. And then it helps when your receiver has got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jaguars now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Nickel formation here for the defense. The Jaguars take it from the 23. Looks to his left. Gains 18.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Ball's on the ground. Recovery by the offense. After that sack, dropped them back 9 yards. It sets up 2nd down and 19. Looking long. And it's incomplete.
I'd like to see this team throw the football down the field a little more often. That time it doesn't result in a completion, but just keep trying. They
face 3rd down after the incomplete pass.
The Titans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Spread 38.
From the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground. The coach is going to go for it.
Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line.
All set to punt here.
Nice piece of running. They bring him to the turf.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
One more snap, and we can call it a day.
The Titans have it at the 39.
Looking long. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
Man, what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
Well, this is another win today.